They probably don't want you guys to know this because most ladies don't. One of the most pressing issues facing males today is the need for women to treat us more respectfully. There are a lot of men who want to learn how to improve their relationships with women since they have been subjected to subpar treatment themselves. If you watch this video and put into practice the advice we give, I promise your life will change for the better. You gents should keep this in mind whenever you engage with a lady. Whether you are dating, living with, or married to a woman, there will come a time when she begins to act a little bit differently towards you. Now, some dudes would just call her crazy, but what truly occurs is that she becomes distant or really pully toward you. Your initial thought is always, what the heck, right? Exactly what just transpired, and why is she acting this way toward me? The trouble with women is that no matter how awful or random her actions seem, they are still being carried out by a woman. The true motivation for the Louise lies in the fact that her treatment of you is so harsh because she wants to see how far she can push you. Women do not suddenly develop irrational feelings for each person who shows interest in them. Women unconsciously evaluate males all the time. This suggests they aren't fully conscious of their actions. This is a common technique for women to judge a man's strength, regardless of how much weight he can actually lift. A woman's unreasonable behavior toward a guy is, therefore, a test. To what extent she thinks you are powerful or weak depends on how you react to what she is doing. She'll be attracted to you more if she thinks you can take care of yourself. If, however, you make a fool of yourself and she sees you as weak, her attraction to you will dwindle. Thus, most men's go-to reaction when a woman is disrespectful to them is to shout at her, raise their voices, and attempt to exert dominance over her by making her terrified of him. The reason why women act this way is because they are testing you to see how much money you can get out of them. Most guys will continue to take it quietly, and ultimately, women will stop appreciating him at all. This reduces the allure of the item in question in their eyes. If a woman is acting strangely toward you, she may be trying to get you to end your relationship with her. They may not be eager for you to go just yet, but as long as they know you will, they will hold you in high esteem as a man of strength. If they continue their terrible conduct, they will become much more interested in you. Guys, you have to recognize that women will never desire a man who needs them as long as the other 99% of men are just like that. Why, therefore, would they desire someone who is totally reliant on them and is completely helpless? This sort of dude is easy to come by any day of the week. Most males who are watching this would like to be treated with respect by women. If you want to increase the amount of attention women pay you, the best way to do it is to not shout at or scare them while they are being nasty to you. But the most effective thing you can do is to show her that you have other possibilities and aren't frightened to leave her. It doesn't matter if you've known her for a long time, are dating her, or just met her. When a woman treats them disrespectfully, most men are unable to have the courage to inform her that they will leave her. After each time she does this, if you don't show that you aren't afraid to leave her, she will cease respecting you. Then she won't feel the same way about you anymore. Since this is the case, it's safe to say that a man's breakup is one of the most common situations in which he finds himself. And most men unintentionally cope poorly with breakups. Instead of leaving and showing the woman that he is independent of her, they find themselves in situations where the woman has broken up with them because they kept failing the tests. Making it very evident that you are not in need is your best course of action. You must demonstrate that you will not take it personally if she decides she no longer wishes to be with you. Actually, it's likely that she'll return to you after some time apart. If you can pull this off, a female will be more respectful and interested in you the sooner you let her know that you won't put up with her nasty conduct. These days, many men devote a great deal of time and energy to the woman who piques their interest. Remember that the health of a relationship is determined by the degree to which each partner depends on the other. There will be a shift in the power dynamic between men and women, shifting the balance of influence in favor of women. If you allow yourself to be repeatedly challenged by her and are too chicken to quit the relationship, she will most likely end things with you and blame you. Men, please understand that women do not seek a power imbalance. To put it simply, women are physiologically predisposed to date upward. So, they go looking for a man who they think will be a more desirable catch than they are. Women aren't willing to settle for a man. Women will always be attracted to the men who have the freedom to exit their current relationships if they are unhappy. For this reason, It's vital that you men focus on your own initiatives, rather than focusing solely on women's ones. Because when you're doing your own thing with a clear objective in mind, you can show them you have the freedom to walk away if they continue to be a source of stress for you. Most guys work with a scarcity mentality when they fall for the "she's the only lady out there" trap after receiving some female attention or having a first girlfriend. Since men are tolerant of such behavior for extended periods of time, women lose respect for them and lose interest in you as a result. The moment you interrupt a woman's disrespectful behavior toward you, she will cease. Know that she will keep testing you to see whether you are ready to leave her and can do so with other choices available. She'll get around to it eventually. To get a woman to treat you with respect and renew her interest in you after she has lost it, all you have to do is plant the idea that you have other options. Never forget that women don't want you to leave them, but they want assurance that you would if you had to. The fact that most women have hundreds of men who would do everything to be with them right now makes this a wonderfully successful strategy, since women want men who have options. They won't settle for just any. Many women like guys who can do things on their own. But more importantly, ladies like a man who isn't afraid to stand on his own 2 feet. So once a female suddenly begins bombarding you with unwanted messages, it's likely that she woke up one day and decided to start spamming others. Rather than seeing this as a weird attempt to get you to prove that you're not like the other guys any girl might date, see it as an opportunity to demonstrate your strength. Demonstrate that you are not as fearful of leaving her as are the majority of geezer and that you are not stuck in a scarcity mindset. Women today conduct tests at every interaction. Some ladies may only do it when you first meet them. There are others who do it more frequently or to a greater extent. This will happen very often if you're dating, but see it as an opportunity to prove your resilience and charm. To put it bluntly, women are not interested in weak guys. You may watch as many romantic comedies with attractive women as you like, but that won't change the fact that women generally prefer confident men. A man of strength and independence who isn't afraid to explore his options. In these trying times, most men are unemployed or preoccupied with nothing else but women. Most males in today's world have a scarcity mentality and regard everything as if it was scarce. Shows them any kind of interest at all, as if they've hit the jackpot. Some men fail the woman test by tolerating disrespectful behavior and then being perplexed when the woman in question no longer finds him appealing. Therefore, gentlemen, never be afraid to break up with a woman. Don't give in to the scarcity mindset. Then you can sit back and watch as ladies treat you better and show greater interest in you.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.